Hey guys, morning to you again. I'm coming to you with a little update. Um, it's about charming designs for you, JeanAnn. I know a lot of you were in her monthly swap. I was one of those people. I am one of those people who is also in her monthly swap. I don't know how many of you have heard, but she was in a car accident on her way to work on September the 4th, and she has been in hospital ever since. Um, I had PM her because I was supposed to PayPal her for postage to receive my swap back, and I had not heard from her, so I had asked a couple friends of mine who are in a group on Facebook um, if any of them had heard from her. Surprisingly, none of them had either, and they were all wondering what had happened because we all know JeanAnn is usually on top of this stuff, and if anything happens, she usually does a video letting you know, well, she won't be able to do such and such. Um, so Dodie, Pink Lady Nail Design, she sent out a PM to her, and she got a reply yesterday from JeanAnn's daughter, Ashley May, who responded that her mom had been in an accident and that she had had couple surgeries, and she isn't having much movement on her right side, and her speech is a little blurry. Um, I am doing this video because it came as a shock. It wasn't what we were expecting. We sensed that something had to be very wrong, but this is not what we were expecting. We were not expecting something so unexpected as this. Um, I know a lot of us on YouTube, we have a lot of subbies and viewers and stuff like that, but still a lot of us don't have the same subbies as each other. So I wanted to do a video for my subbies who are sub to her, sorry, and who are also in her swap and probably didn't know about what's going on and was worried and was PMing, private messaging her and stuff like that. Um, just to let you know that she was in an accident, so that's why she couldn't reply. Her daughter is not sure on how to upload videos on YouTube and stuff like that, so she couldn't get the word out there to let us know. But as I said, she PM'd Dodie and Kadabam One to let them know because they had also sent messages. Um, so I'm asking you guys to pray for her because it could be any one of us. I'm sure on September the 4th when she was on her way to work, she was not expecting anything like this to happen. And when it did, the first thing that probably flashed through her mind was, oh my God, my kids, I'm going to leave my kids. We don't know, so it could be any one of us. And I'm sending out my prayers to her kids, to her husband, to the rest of her family. I pray with all my heart and with God's blessings that she has not too much of a speedy recovery and then she doesn't heal too well, but I pray that she heals well and she recovers well, and that her kids, that she's there for her kids, because don't care how old we are, we always need our parents. So I know it must be rough on her kids and on her husband as well. So I'm asking you guys to say some prayers for her and her children and her husband, her family. And just bear in mind that it will probably be weeks, months before you get your swap, because as you know, she's in hospital now, and then when she come home, she's still going to need to recover. And we, at this point, don't know just how serious her injuries were. So I'm asking you guys to please bear with her and give her the space and time that she needs, and just let her know that you guys are out there thinking of her and praying for her and her family. So yeah, it has me a little frazzled because I mean, I was one of those people. Honestly, I was, as I said, I'm one of the people in her monthly swap, and I was a little upset that I was seeing swaps go out and people showing their swaps, and I hadn't heard anything back from her. I was upset, yes, but not upset to the point where I would PM her and leave bad remarks or anything on her page, because we all have personal lives outside of YouTube. And when we're not on YouTube, we don't know what that person is going through, what's happened to that person. You don't know. And it's wrong. I was watching Kadabum One video just now, and she was saying that someone had PM JeanAnn and left some bad comments on her page. I don't think that's right. Regardless of whatever is happening, I don't ever think you should leave negative comments on someone's videos or page or whatever. If you have something to say to that person, make sure you have all the facts before you say what you say, because once you said it, you can't take it back. You cannot take it back. And as I was saying before, I was one of those people who was wondering how come everyone else is getting their swap and I haven't gotten mine. But I was not upset to the point that I would do something like that. Words can be hurtful, and when they're said in anger, that's even worse. So for right now, the international swaps will probably not be sent out, because her husband is trying his best to send out what he can. And so for those of us who are international, we'll probably have to wait a little longer, but we can wait. Those mixes and nailer and stuff, they're just material things. There are things that we don't really need when something like this happens. So if we don't get it back right away, that's okay, because she's going through something far worse. And as I said, it could be any of us. We don't know. We go to sleep at night. We don't know if we're going to wake up in the morning to see our families, our kids, or whatever. We leave home on mornings to go to work, to go wherever, and we don't know what's going to happen on the road. So again, my prayers goes out to Jeanann and her family and her kids, and I pray for all the best. I will keep you in my prayers every night as I'm saying my prayers for myself, for my kids, for my family. I will include one in my prayers for you and yours. So Jeanann, a speedy but safe recovery, and God's blessings on you and your family. Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.